Joining me now is the man still waiting for that response, New Jersey Congressman, both the member of the House Judiciary Committee and the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Sir, I suspect you'll be waiting quite a while on that answer, but he would never self-impose any type of guilt, would he?
You know, it's unbelievable, though. I mean, I asked him some simple questions. He's the man in charge. He's the person responsible for the Department of Justice, for the FBI, and of course for the Attorney General's office. And to be honest with you, so many awful things have happened. I asked him, for example, this is fact. This isn't something that just Jeff Van Drew or Republicans are saying. They were going to put undercover agents from the Federal Bureau of Investigation into Roman Catholic churches. This is unbelievably wrong. We have freedom of religion in the United States of America. You know, you think he's a smart guy, he should know that. All I asked him is that he believed that Roman Catholic churches were hotbeds of domestic terrorism. It took a lot for him to answer. He was offended. He shouldn't be offended. It's his Department of Justice, his FBI that did this.
Well, when people don't have answers to stuff in the Democratic Party, they always just claim they're offended. We actually have that heated exchange. Take a look at this.
The idea that someone with my family background would discriminate against any religion is so outrageous, so absurd.
Mr. Attorney General, it was your FBI that did this. Are they extremists or not, Attorney General?
I think that...
Are they extremists or not, Attorney General?
Everything in that memo is
Are they
appalling.
extremists or not? I'm asking a simple question. Say no if you think that was wrong.
Catholics are not extremists.
Congressman, was he crying because you asked him such a tough question?
Well, in all honesty, I think he thinks a lot of himself. These are questions that are reasonable. I didn't invent these questions out of thin air. We know for fact, we have the emails. This is not open to any question. In fact, the FBI director apologized for this. We know for a fact that they were sending emails about how they were going to go into traditional Roman Catholic churches. You know what we haven't got a hold of yet? I think there were lists of churches. And we don't have proof of it, but I think there are other churches, including maybe traditional synagogues. God only knows. The point is, it's wrong. We have freedom of religion. You know what else is wrong? You know, FISA is something that you use to go after bad guys and dig into their personal lives. They used it hundreds of thousands of times in the FBI and the Department of Justice to go after average Americans. That's wrong. It's against our Constitution. They went after people in school boards that were trying to just defend their children and really love their children and wanted to know about their education. They were actually sending agents in there. It's wrong. It's his responsibility.
Well, Congressman, did you ever get an answer out of him about what was the basis for actually sending agents into those churches?
No, he wouldn't answer it. It was just like, how could you think I would possibly condone that? I don't know. Maybe the reason I thought so was because your FBI, under your tutelage, did this. There were emails, obviously there was an email trail. And by the way, we would never know about this if we didn't have, quite frankly, a Republican majority in the House, and we would have never known that because it became revealed to us by whistleblowers and outside sources, and then we were able to subpoena the records. It's unbelievable. Think about it.
Either he doesn't know what's going on in his own department, or he did something incredibly stupid. Congressman Jeff Van Drew, appreciate you taking this and giving some light to it.
Thank you.